Well, it's May 7th. I have 20 something days left before my retirement. My last day of work will be May 30th in 2019. So it's been a really good career. And like I said in my other videos, I'm just sharing it. There's like a scary thing with this whole thing. You spend 30 years with one company, and I'm very fortunate because I loved every minute of working here. And it's hard to make this decision, but it was the right decision. And I felt by watching other YouTube videos and seeing how people share their feelings or what's going through their minds at the time, seems to help. So I figured, you know what, let me try it. I won't get too personal, but I figured I know my attention span, like I said before, it's about 6 minutes. So I try to keep my videos around 6 minutes, no more, no less, give or take a minute or two here and there. But I figured that's good. If I have to share more than 1 or 2 videos a day in the future, I will. But right now, I'm just doing them basically on the days I work. Not every day, but when a thought comes to me, and I figured I would talk about it. I was just listening to RV Deb, and she's an interesting person. She's been through a lot, and I don't know. I can relate with her. We're two totally opposite type people, but I like what she has to say. And the whole idea with this YouTubing was RVing. I have a dream. I want to get an RV and I want to travel. So hopefully that'll happen. I'm realistic. My wife is on board with that. So, but we still have our mother-in-law and our aunt. One is in her 90s, the other one's in her late 80s. So we kind of have responsibilities. I have a daughter and we have a daughter and a grandson. So it's not like we could just pack up and leave. We have connections. So maybe the RV thing will happen. We'll see. But today at work wasn't a bad day. It was a nice day. Beautiful day outside. The weather is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you can see the sun out there. It's absolutely a gorgeous day today. And I had 3 or 4 tickets. I was pretty much all over Suffolk County, New York, which is on Long Island. That's where I work. And I was in a town called St. James. I was in a town called Quorum, New York. I was in a town called Farmingville, the first town I was in. And the last one was right in Central Islip. So I was like Central Long Island, North Shore, or Central Long Island, Central Suffolk. So it wasn't a bad day. And I work on the South Shore in the Islips. That's where the main office is. So not a bad day. Everybody keeps coming up to me and letting me know what a short timer I am. And they're having a party, like I said in one of the other videos. They're gonna have a get together, which is really nice. A lot of people seem to be wanting to come to my party. That's even scary, But it is what it is. So I've been blessed. I've been very fortunate. I have I do have friends. I have a lot of work acquaintances, people that I've met throughout the 30 years I've been here, but I do have friends here. Yesterday, I went with 3 other coworkers on a golf outing, and I had a good time. It's only the second or third time I ever golfed in my life, and I enjoyed it. I'm not that good. Actually, I'm pretty terrible, but didn't matter. I was out. I had a good time. They called it a scramble. Basically, it was for the Cancer Support Network. I'm a volunteer firefighter in New York, and New York State has this Cancer Support Network. If anybody gets sick, if a firefighter or anybody in his family, or their family, I should say, shouldn't be gender here. If anybody gets cancer or their family members get cancer, they're there to help them. They'll buy them dinner, food, pay for their parking. Nobody really has to pay for phones anymore, but they will pay for your phone if you need a phone in your room, or your or your television if you're in the hospital, but they're there for support, and that's exactly what they do. So they had this golf outing, and it was a good thing. It was the second time I did this golf outing. Last year I did it. It's always the first Monday in May, and it was very interesting. It was good to be with my coworkers. I was with 2 other current coworkers. There was a third coworker that was a foursome. There was a third coworker that was supposed to be there, but his father-in-law passed away, so he couldn't make it. So one of our old administration supervisors, he golfed in his place, and he actually gave us $40, and he said, buy raffle tickets, and if any of those tickets win, give it to the guy that couldn't make it. Well, one of the last prizes of the night won on one of the tickets. It was a 50-inch TV, and I gave it to the guy today, and he was thrilled, you know? So everything worked out. Well, we're getting close to 6 minutes, so I don't want to bore you guys too much. I know I'm one of probably the most boringest YouTubers out there, but it's all good. All right, till we meet again, forget about it.